2 weeks ago, I deleted ChatGPT off my phone everywhere. Hadn't used it since. Um, it was not something I planned to do. I just felt the Holy Spirit leading me to delete it. More so because I found myself using it way more than I typically would use it. I found myself asking it questions more than I usually do, kind of relying on it for problem solving, all the things. Um, and if I'm honest, using it to help guide some conversations, hard conversations I needed to have with some people. Because the Holy Spirit's a helper, He helped me in guiding me to get rid of the app. Not permanently, I don't believe, but for a season to kind of sit with why. And I'm going to put a screenshot on here of the exact date I deleted it and the idea that I got in my mind about the correlation between the access we have to information via sites like ChatGPT in particular is what I'm talking about. And back in Genesis, where God told Adam not to eat off the tree. They could eat off every tree except the tree of knowledge of good and evil. If you eat its fruit, you are sure to die. And if you fast forward to Genesis 3, where the serpent tried to entice Eve, saying, you're not going to die if you eat off this tree. But Eve wanted the wisdom it would give her, right? And I don't know, I haven't fully unpacked this yet, but there's something to be said about why the Lord specifically did not want them to eat off of this tree of knowledge of good and evil. And I just think there's a lesson to be learned, a very powerful lesson to be learned about the fact that we're not supposed to know everything. Because if we know everything, we would have no reason to rely on the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit would not be able to do his job, which is to help us and to guide us. And we wouldn't rely and lean and trust in the Lord like we should. And I'm going to speak for myself. I was asking ChatGPT things that I didn't even ask the Lord first. And I just feel, I could be wrong, but I just feel like this is a direct correlation as to the reason why, or one of the reasons why the Lord told them specifically not to eat off of this particular tree. And so I'm going to continue to, pray and meditate on Genesis. We just don't need to know everything, because then we wouldn't feel the need to ask the Holy Spirit to help us, to guide us. We wouldn't feel the need for Jesus if we could just log on the internet or ChatGPT and use artificial intelligence to give us answers, to guide us through conversations. Like, let's just pause for a minute and consider it. I want to share really quick what my commentary says. I have the NLT right now. For chapter 3, verse 5, it says that self-exaltation leads to rebellion against God. As soon as we begin to leave God out of our plans, we are placing ourselves above him. This is exactly what Satan wants us to do. Like I said, if I get any more thoughts about this, I'm going to pray about it and continue to unpack it. But I just wanted to share that thought with y'all about ChatGPT and the correlation with one of the reasons why the Lord forbade them to eat from that particular tree. Let me know y'all's thoughts.